need a fucking formula, crap!
Oh no! So I missed!
Whoopsie, wrong camera. Oh, welcome everyone. Welcome. So yeah, I'm been cursed. I have been falling down the rabbit hole of mini four-wheel drive. I have many on the way, but even that is not enough. So I found the only hobby store that seems to carry mini four-wheel drive in my area. There is exactly one. Everyone just either carries the model kits or the actual like RC car stuff. But I went fucking ape. And this is before I get the two gigantic fucking boxes that I'm about to get in the mail. I just went goddamn ham. So slowly but surely we're gonna build these. Probably not getting to all of these on stream today. Just release the expectations there. But I am probably gonna try to do more than one. I would like to try two. And I'm thinking of doing the... I know I asked in the lad cord. It seems like Dragon is the one that people want to see. So I'm going to try to do that, and I'm going to try to do the Trigale. Or Trigale. Excuse me. He's blind. But I bought these. I bought this oil pen. I don't know if this is the same thing as the grease. I kind of just bought it because they didn't have the grease. I don't know if it's better or worse. But I bought like every single motor they had. It doesn't matter if it was 1-pole or 2-pole motors. We're gonna have some fun today. We are gonna have a good time. So let's get started, shall we? Let me change the There we go. Okay. Now, let's get started. Oh, this one's got a dented box. I should have grabbed a one that's in better shape. I kind of screwed up. Oh, they stapled him to the... Why? Is he like metal or something? I've never seen this be like that. Gotta love the red tires. Very, very cool. Very cool. Oh, yeah, man. Oof. Oh, so this one's a single pole. Interesting. I'm probably going to save those motors for a different time. I don't think I'm going to use them on any of these kits. If I gotta run one of these guys in the future, it seems like motors are pretty reasonable to get a hold of. And of course, because Tamiya fucking hates me, this one seems to be in a completely different format than the other two. Although, sticker sheet, honestly, not that bad. This is a completely different chassis. I believe this is a, what does it say, Super 2? This is a Super 2 chassis. Interesting. Okay. Fucking... Oh wow, this one just straight up tells you to do the stickers last. You actually build the kit first. Interesting. So this one you just, interesting. Okay. Ooh. Almost. Shame? What's up, Brad? So, you didn't answer me before. Did you change your car? Or are you just, did you just pose your project with just something you had? Because I thought you were doing the, the one with the wolf. Not that I care or not. I mean, like, I was just curious. Alright, let's see now. I really do need to get me, like, a parts tray or something. I think, at some point. I need, like, one of those little, airbrush dishes. Oh, a Pui Pui mole car. Yeah, you know, they could have did that. God damn it. OBS. Ah, okay. I feel like we could do that differently. Okay, interesting. So yeah, rather than the bare plastic, these guys actually have these little aglets, or like these little eyelets that they sit in. Which I guess that's interesting enough. But I still don't know which one I'm gonna do. But I guess my other question is then, I thought we were doing box stock. I thought the whole point of the challenge was to do box stock car, but then do do crazy shit with the girl. You know, I was going to pick up more parts at this place, but I kind of just didn't. I just wanted keeping the scheme of the original car. Yeah. Oh, so you're just going to mount the driver in there? I mean, I guess I don't care. I just don't know. I just want to know what the rollers and rims. You know what? I guess that's fair. Because I thought the challenge was trying to match the aesthetics of the I mean, whatever, I guess. I just want to know the rules for when I personally eventually get started. Okay, while I got you here, so I couldn't find grease, but I found oil. I don't think these are the same thing. I guess that's fair, as long as the body stays the same, because that is kind of where most of the aesthetics go. But it seems like this oil is meant for... Well, I guess I just wish I wouldn't have bought it then, because this is like $9 fucking for this little pen. It's really not that, just kind of expensive. I don't even know if it's coming out or not. Okay, I think that's enough. It is kind of coming out. Well, then, I don't know. I just don't want to burn all this on shit that I'm not going to be constantly running. Because, again, it was expensive. This was like $10. But you get the grease for free. Not to sound like a fucking cheapskate, but like... Are you greasing it now, Mr. Krabs? Wow, and it really doesn't say to grease the, Why the fuck did I just do that? I gotta build the okay. I gotta build the tires. I will say it is fun that these come in different colors. Even though personally, I do think the different colored tires just look a little toy-like. I don't know how bad runner gates are going to be affected by nub marks or like how... God damn, I didn't get a single word out of that was correct. I don't know how well tires are going to be affected by having nub marks on them still. I imagine they'll just wear down at some point. Like, just from running the track, it'll probably just naturally smooth itself out. I could totally see that being a thing. But yeah, I still haven't decided on mine. My concept and everything is just kind of like hanging on the thread of which one am I going to do. And I don't want to commit to anything while I'm trying to finish the damn dojin. What, did I die for a second? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh. Oh, really? He picked his car? I should probably pick mine soon then. Ah! I've been pinged. Oh, he's going with that one? Really? Interesting. I don't know why, but when I was looking at that one, the image of Playmobil kind of just popped up in my head. And I don't know if it's like the boxy like shape that it has, but I used to have a lot of Playmobiles growing up. And for some reason, that one just kind of vaguely reminds me of Playmobil. If you're familiar with what Playmobil is. Okay, good. I don't have to explain that. So, since we're kind of talking about it, I have a couple candidates that I'm looking at. I am looking at either the Astute Junior Super, that one that's black with the neon colors. I might do the I don't know. That's the one in my brain that I'm like, that's like one I would want to match. But for me it's that, it's I either want to do one of the trucks because I wanted to do that one idea that I was kind of thinking about. Or I was thinking of doing, I just fucking hogged down the entire Bokuso Kyodai anime. I'm on the second season now, because of course I am. Please hold while I do this. So I was thinking of maybe doing something from there. I'm still kind of deciding. But it's good to know that you guys picked yours. So that I won't... I will try to pick something different. I don't know, since he kind of picked a truck-looking one, I don't know if I'm going to go ahead with my one idea that I shared with you. Even though I kind of want to in my heart of hearts. I just think having two trucks might be kind of boring. So I might do like, I might do something like, I'm kind of leaning towards something vintage. I do like a lot of the newer stuff. I think it is cool. But like, if I can win this auction and get that Super Astute, it's going to be hard to not justify using it for this. Yeah, I think I'll go wild then. I might either do that or like something from like the Let's Go anime. I think that could be fun. Am I stupid? Oh, no, it's this way. Ah. Okay, well, it's in. So I need a shaft of some kind. I'm gonna want to confer with you on some of the stuff I want to do. I need like a not like a vibe check. But I kind of just want to like have some idea of what I could physically do. And I don't know if I want to I don't know if I want to design it and then have to figure it out. I feel like I'm gonna want to just like get an idea of what's possible and try to design around that. But that, again, that is a ways away. I really do want to finish the doujin first. And, like, at least get started on the video for it. Yeah, no, I was looking up stuff on Booth. That as you were kind of looking stuff up. I think so far I picked up a... I didn't pick anything up, like buy it yet, but I did a, I saved like a jacket that I was looking at. God, I'm never good at greasing this shit. My hope, my sincerest hope is that as it runs, it'll spread the grease out itself evenly. Which I imagine will be the case. But yeah, I don't know how much of a secret it is we're trying to keep from each other, if it is more like a collaborative, like, exhibition thing. But yeah, I'm really under heat to try and finish the doujin. I should be working on it right now, actually. I'm heavily procrastinating, I think. That did not go in very good feeling. But, I mean, it did it. Kind of rattles a little. Oh my god, it needs a screw? Really? Wow. Lionel train tips. Lionel train tips. Save your money. Save your money. Unlike me, who spends his money. Spends his money. Yeah, that's correct. Damn, we got a screw already. It seems like this one is not going to be so easy to replace the motor on. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me one bit, that they're all JIS. That makes complete sense. Okay, I believe you have to snip the snub off. If I fuck this up, I'm gonna be so mad. Alright, well that just went right in, didn't it? Yeah, you either gotta get a precision screwdriver like this lad, or I don't have them on my workbench anymore because they're now permanently in my arcade kit. You need to get yourself a set of Manta drivers. Because candy cabs are the same way. They all use JIS bits. Well, that felt good. Question though, does it actually work? God, this is like the first fucking time I've ever had batteries that I've consistently used. I have a feeling this one does not run as fast as my other ones. And I do not know if that is because of my construction with it, or if it's the batteries, or if I greased it too much. I don't know. Okay. Wow, they're giving the, hey, don't use our competitor's product, use Tamiya batteries only sort of, yeah, it had a blue bell. This one's a whitey bell. I showed these off earlier, but I went kind of fucking ham at the store today, and I just picked up literally everything that they had. I don't know if I want to burn a motor that's, like, nice on this one, since it seems like this one kind of is a little bit more involved with popping the motor out. And let's be real, I'm never gonna fucking run this thing. It's just kind of like a goofy novelty, really. Yeah, but like the original one I had a white bell, and I thought that one worked pretty good. Or at least it felt pretty good. This one kind of feels like it's like being hampered by something. I don't know. Alright, well that's enough of that shit. Let's get going. Because I wanna do one more of these tonight. I am hoping that the stickering doesn't take too long. But yeah, as far as picking out stuff for the for the Race Queen project. I'm a little grounded on that until I can get this booth up and running. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not buying rims or anything. I think I just gotta... First thing I gotta do more than anything is I gotta get this fucking booth hooked up. Then from there, I gotta think about which kit I'm gonna do. And then from there, that's when I can start thinking about, like, upgrades and stuff. Although, if I do the Super Astute, I don't think I want to upgrade anything on it other than maybe add some, like, carbon or whatever to it. Like, just make it badass, like, make it performant and badass. Oh my god, Linus! You fucked me, Linus. You've killed me.
Good.
You know what's funny is they did have a specific screwdriver for this that you could buy at the hobby store. I'm assuming it's just a precision JAS like bit driver that you can own. How much is that tool that you use to set the tires, by the way? Like, whatever that aluminum guide is. I was looking at a lot of, like, not car-related four-wheel drive stuff, recently. I know they have, like, a little speeder kit that you can, like a speed testing kit that you just sit the car on. And those seem to go for, like, 20 bucks used. Oh, the tire one? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. For a second, I was thinking you were talking about the speed tester, and I was like, wait a minute. I just saw them for, like, dirt cheap. I was looking at tracks and stuff, too. I would love to have, like, the official, like, style of track. I don't mind starting with, like, the slotted black junior one. But I don't know, something about it just seems like, I want the real one. There's something nice and premium looking about the... Yeah, I imagine a lot of that stuff is kind of wore down a bit. Because, like, from what I understand, this hobby seems to, like, come and go in, like, complete waves. Yeah, I was hoping to find some track stuff on Marketplace, because you kind of put a worm in my brain about that. That, like, that was a thing that a lot of people are just, like, throwing these things away. They're everywhere. But I looked. They're really not. I only saw two. And it was 2 accessories for, like, the official 3-lane one. Which, personally, that's what I want to run, is a 3-lane one. Am I stupid? That's how it goes in? That feels terrible. I mean, whatever, but, like... You know what? I'm assuming that's something to do with, like... the engineering... Yeah, that is true. I don't know. I haven't even gotten it yet, and I'm already complaining about it. I need to, like, calm the fuck down. I don't know, I just see the official, like, ones, and it's like, oh, that's so cool. Oh, but I don't have that one. By the way, I found out that the one place I got all this stuff at is literally the only place that does mini four-wheelers in my area. That would be nice if my 3D printer wasn't shit. I'm gonna be real. I need to... I need to get with someone who's smarter than me about 3D printers. And fix the 3D printer I'm rocking right now. Because mine just kind of has issues that I don't physically know how to solve. Alright, now the instructions do say go wash your hands like a good little boy. So I think I'm going to do that real quick. I'm right here with you. Wash my hands like a good little boy. Boy. You know, that doesn't surprise me that you say that, Rad, because I was at the hobby shop today, and obviously the lady, like, kind of looked at me because I was buying, like, 5 of what I assume was shit that hasn't moved in, like, months. But she said it's, like, really popular down here or something. That there's, like, a lot of events and stuff. So I wonder if, I wonder if there's enough third-party people running events in this area. And this was kind of in the Detroit area. This hobby store. It is the only place that carries this stuff, by the way. I like confirmed it. Every other hobby store within like a 50 to 100 mile radius of me. The fact that I have multiple hobby stores that I can travel to is already kind of like a huge sort of wow moment. But out of all of them, only this one seemed to carry this stuff. And they were even like talking with some dude about it when I was walking in. I didn't really get the gist of what he was trying to do, but it sounded like he was trying to set up like a thing for kids. Like he was trying to get kids into this. Which that's kind of cool. Respect. We're gonna have to find a day where we end up in like an Airbnb or something and go check out Galactic. Maybe if there's an arcade out by that area for this other project that I'm working on because I have too many fucking projects in my brain and not enough me to do them all. If I can get that off the ground for the holiday season, maybe we could meet up there. Okay, that goes here. I mean, this is simple enough. Okay, it's Stick'em time. Everyone's favorite. Stick 'em up! Where's my tweezers? I was fucking with them earlier. Here they are. And we'll do Mr. Dragooning last. I hate that gooning is a word for jacking off now. It doesn't even, it just sounds fucking stupid to me. But, like, I'm gonna be real, most modern slang is just really dumb sounding in general. No, don't stick down more. Wow. Wow, this is a really annoying sticker to have to place, for sure. That was pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. That was really annoying. August 9th, probably not gonna make it to that, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, maybe I could. I'm not planning anything right now. I wonder if it's having a resurgence, because, like, I'm gonna be real, it seems like this hobby kind of ebbs and flows, like, super hard. Not the best application, but what are you gonna do? Do you think there's a lot more, like, enthusiasm for it in Japan? Yeah. Yeah, you got that was cool. Do you think if it ever gets like big in America again, we'll get like a Zanky like kind of YouTuber personality who dresses up like Let's and Go, but he'll use whatever the localized name of those guys are? If that, I don't even think that anime got, did that even get like a localization, I wonder? Wow, that is quite a resume. Is it that one person you posted the video from about like the weight the weight difference between like the different types of axles? Oh, fuck. I think I kind of prematurely put this together. Shit, where's the cap for this grease? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Also, we're out of music. God fucking damn it. Or no, we're not. We're almost out. That's kind of funny. But that's also kind of sick. I wish I had a more athletic hobby that I could claim to... There it is. I definitely need something that gets me out of the house or, like, gets me active. You know, we played on the trip, we played Taiko no Tatsujin. I feel like if I got one of those machines, that would just become my cardio for the day. This fucking sticker isn't big enough for this piece. Is that a joke? It's like just too small. Whatever. I evened it out as much as I could. Yeah, you know, that's honestly, as far as rhythm games go, that is the dream for me, is a DDR machine. But they are kind of expensive and sought after. I would fucking love to own one. Like, just legitimately. I just don't have the funds for it. I think. I'd have to see if Goof maybe knew more. Since it seems like Goof is really into rhythm games. We both have a mutual that he knew through rhythm games, actually. It's really kind of funny. Even though I knew her from something completely different. Oh, that fucking sucks. They're uneven. Oh, fuck. And I already pushed. There's no way. I'm gonna ruin it if I try to fix it. God damn it. But yeah, I would love to be able to have a DDR machine. Being able to gamify exercise would be like a huge boon for me. A lot of people say they like DDR, or like not DDR, they like VR headsets for that, but I don't fucking want a VR headset. I'm gonna be real. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, well... we'll use that as a landmark. There we go. Yeah, that's what they wanted you to do. But yeah, a DDR would be so sick. I just don't have a space to put it either, too, even if one was available. Plus, I do want to start saving up for Japan stuff. Whether that's going to Japan or finding a tutor or something. I do want to start making that a focus. Reiwa Roku. Okay, now we need music. Nintendo music to fillet your testicles to. And think happy little dee-la-doo-da-da thoughts. I gotta say, the stickers, not as annoying on this one. This one seems pretty manageable with the stickers. It's crooked. Oh, that is brutal. I take it back. This one fucking sucks. Dude, finding display spots for shit like this is like my kryptonite. There's all kinds of little extras and shit you can add. It's kind of fun. Oh no, I already had a pretty depressing phone call before I started this. What? Whose dead dad left racing ghost data on their copy of fucking Midnight Club 2 or whatever? However that copy pasta goes. Whatever game that was. Oh, it's about Mr. Tamiya. We leave you with this closing memory of Mr. Tamiya. He cherished children. For years now, the annual Shizuoka Hobby Show, where Tamiya headquarters is found, Friday is reserved to be Kids Day only. Schools from around Shizuoka City and buses in kids of all grades to come experience the show, absent of adult attendees. Before the kids are let in the show, Mr. Tamiya was strategically positioning himself to see the children's exuberance in front of the entrance. It can't be described, but say ear to ear would not do the moment justice. Oh. That's really sad. That is kind of rough. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, funnily enough, just as we are like getting full swing into this, in this little social circle, Mr. Tamiya, the man, the myth, the legend himself, responsible for the creation of things like the mini four-wheel drive and all their model kits and stuff, he like literally passed away, I think, like today. Like, he just died. It truly is unfortunate. The guy was like 91 years old, though. Like, he was old, man. That guy lived a long, full, happy life, it sounds like. And we shall continue to honor his memory with the $100 that I spent today, completely against my own prerogative to spend less money, of these little Tamiya four-wheel drive mini race cars. I just don't know what to think of Japanese people in general, man. Like, as dumb as this fucking sounds... Yeah, that's true. You just bought a fucking actual RC car. For years, Japan has been like, you know, they've been the creator of thing that I like, which shouldn't be like a big crazy deal or anything. Like, they're just people. Like, even if they have a different culture, they are just people. And yet I've like been so inundated with, not necessarily with anime, but with Japan isn't like anime. Oh, this is what Japan's really like. Hi, I'm Chris Broad, and I'm a fucking hack, and this is what anime... You know, like, I've just been so inundated with, like, opinion about Japan that I just legitimately just don't know what to think, and I'm terrified. You know, even with, like, drawing and stuff, I fucking refuse to watch Bakuman or Shirobako, the one about anime. I just don't trust it. Like, I don't want it to color my perception of the thing without actually seeing the thing. I guess I don't want to say I'm afraid of it, but, like, maybe I kind of am? What the fuck? Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what the fuck? That's not right. Hey, wait a minute. The fuck? Was that it? No, that can't be it. Am I stupid? Why no go in? Why no woman's sky? Am I else stupid dumb? What did I fuck up? No, the key that I gotta put on, but it like it doesn't. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't sit right. Like, it feels like I'm bending it in a bad way to get it to sit. Like it's interfering with this somehow. And I know the idea is, I think that this piece, like, somehow keeps this from rumbling or like rubbing against the motor or like getting hot or whatever. But it's like do you see how it's hard to tell, but like this piece right here won't sit as I feel like it should. And it does not seem like it's not... Like, it seems like everything's in properly. Is that just how this one goes? I mean, I guess that might just be how this one sits. It's very odd. Very odd indeed. But listen to that engine pair. Ooh, I smell that brush, baby. That brush is brushing, man. That's fun that it came with these cute little grommets or whatever. But yeah, that was a depressing little blurb to read. I was just having a conversation with someone about what's gonna happen when I'm ready to go, or like what happens when I'm like alone after my my family is gone and I'm by myself. Because let's be real, I am not getting married. I don't think anyone would want me in that way. Like physically, like not even. Like I don't know if the things I want out of life would be compatible with a partner like that. Bro, I don't even want to attempt that. Honestly, I just want to get through this year. I really do. I'm so fucking burnt already from just, like, all the stuff I've wanted to do this year. I feel like I have just bit off more than I can chew in life, in general. Well, I just took some of the gold plating off him on the side. But yeah, I kind of had a depressing conversation before I started this stream. And to hear that from that gentleman about, like, him just living life to the fullest. God damn it, I put it on fucking lopsided because he's bigger than the fucking tab he sits on. You know what? Ooh. Ooh. Mr. Tamiya, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? No, this is a cool looking kit. Fuck. Let's attempt to put on I feel like we can get what could we get on here? I don't know, these stickers are already pretty stacked, if I'm gonna be honest. We'll go ahead and put this guy right here. There we go. Can't forget the nameplate, too. Rad, you're gonna fucking hate me. I'm gonna sound so dumb. I don't know what Cyrano, like, has to do with Santa. That doesn't track with any Cyrano thing in my brain that I know. Or what is Chidimo? Or is that, like, something completely different that isn't a Tuhu? Is Chidimbo. I also don't know what that is. Is that, like, Padoru? Well, Chidimbo, like, Chris... I don't get it. Chirimbo. Oh, Crimbo. Fucking... Oh my god. Oh, can you tell I'm not very awake right now? Crimbo like himbo. Brosidens in the broshin. Alright, what the fuck am I building next? I want to do one more. We'll go ahead and put the dragon to the side. That's the fucked up thing, Rad, is every single place that I could reasonably get a real bowl of ramen is now extinct. I'm so sad. The actual fucking ramen store from a guy who moved from Japan 30 years ago changed owners. And I was so fucking pissed about it that I actually was going to make a video that was going to be a hit piece. I mean, it was going to be a little bit more nuanced than that, but it was going to end with, I hate the new owner, and I hate the new Matsu-chan, and I hope you fail. But yeah, all the... Sorry, I'm taking a swig of water. All my Japanese restaurants that I know and love are fucking dead and gone. There's a couple left, but of course, it was one that is kind of out of the way and is still expensive, even though it's a lot more authentic. It's like they have the cafeteria style where they do like the ticket system, which is kind of cool. It's a fun experience. But then there's the last one by my house I fucking hate. I don't like it. It's poo-poo stinky. So as for which one I'm gonna do next, I kind of either want to do one of these goofy ones, because I don't think they'll use a lot of stickers. Damn, you really missed the Mitsuya market. I mean, they had good shit, don't get me wrong. But it definitely felt a little touristy to me. But again, I'm insanely spoiled. I live near the University of Michigan. And because of Toyota and Honda and all that shit, there's a lot of Japanese culture in my area. So which one of these am I fucking doing? I kind of want to do the Trigale. I really kind of do. I feel like this one is going to suck. This one is going to also suck, but it looks cool. In fact, I'm just going to move this one to the side. We can forget about you. True, that is true. But I did notice that, like, behind every food counter, it was, like, a white person or, like, a non-Japanese minority. So I was given a little bit of the side glance. You know what? I think I'm just going to go with my heart. I'm going to go with the Trigale. Not to be confused with the Tri-Lesbian. I really didn't see a lot of Japanese people working there. I'm going to be real with you, man. Like, it seemed like it was a lot of, like, domestic foreigners, like Americans. I keep saying foreigners like we live in fucking Japan. I did not see a lot of Japanese people. But, that's just a theory. That's a game theory. To be fair, though, the market that is by me isn't that much better. I don't know. I'm tired. Oh. But yeah, that was cool. I at least appreciate they had, like, curry and stuff. That's something that isn't super common in some of my Japanese place. I haven't seen a good curry place. Although, I'm gonna be real, I am afraid to try curry because it looks kind of gross to me. But yeah, we have a... Unfortunately, we have much less authentic Japanese. Very sudden recently. But... Now... I want to say this is from Gold GSC. What the fuck is Gold, Silver, Crystal? Huh. It's like a remake or something. Maybe it's from Heart Gold, Soul Silver. A lot of the Pokemon games, I do love them and remember things about them, but some elements of them just kind of blur together because the games are all so similar. Like, the music is definitely one of those, and, like, the names of the towns are another one. But yeah, Mitsuo Market was pretty cool. It was really expensive, though. Did you like the One Piece card game room that was, like, very clearly, like, had, like, 2 people in it at all times? And was otherwise completely empty. And it made no sense being part of the store. Oh god, they could have got rid of all that crap and had more arcade games. Does it? I mean, like, I could understand if it was, like, Pokemon cards. There's way too many fucking normies into Pokemon cards now. But it's One Piece. It's the fucking One Piece card game. Does it really? I guess I'm just out of touch. Huh. I know there was a lot of people scalping it recently or whatever. But, like, I don't know. There's a difference between, like, perceived value and, like, does anyone actually enjoy this shit to me? But yeah, I guess I was wrong. I'm willing to take the L on that one, I suppose. God, these wheels are so tiny. They're so small. It's become increasingly obvious. I can deny it no more! I am small. 4th best-selling TCG in the world. God fucking damn, man. Echiro Oda is fucking drowning in royalties, probably. Probably not. Unfortunately, a lot of Japanese manga artists get a really raw deal when it comes to, like, contracts and stuff. Because they start out as nobodies, and then they that's how they get them. Once they eventually become famous, it's like the benefits don't improve. But again, that could just be me talking out of my ass. I will say I do like this MA chassis. I feel like something about it just feels nice. It feels good. Alright, let's actually fucking boot this shit up. Damn it, I was gonna burp for comedic effect, but no. Alright, this time we're gonna sticker first. Stick 'em. Actually, this will probably just straight up help with adhesion. Let's see now. We have to... Why couldn't have this just been part of the main body? Why did this have to be... whatever. I'll take... Okay. Okay, Mr. Tamiya. Mr. Tamiya, I shall trust... Oh, fuck. I shall trust your team of highly trained engineers. I cannot seem to find a good leverage point to push this in. There's no way that's all the way it goes in. I guess... Okay, I guess that's it. That's all. That's as far as it goes in. No. No, no, no. It's like... No way. Uh-huh. I guess way. Yeah, that is as far as it goes in. MA seems really cool. I was kind of whatever on ZA myself. So go in like so. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. I couldn't do the Mega Man Volnut, like... I'll take it. Oh my Christ. No. No. Oh, you're supposed to paint these. Ah. Okay, well, we don't have paint today. Not today. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, there will be no painting of any sort happening on this particular day of July 22nd, 2025. Ah. No! I had it perfect! Fuck! Well, maybe it would be better to just align it to the front or whatever. Hey, you know what? I'll take that. That's good. I can work with that. Which of the brothers is your favorite? I can tell you which one is probably the fucking mangaka's favorite. It's Go. As for me, I am not sure. I am personally, I am Let's Go neutral. Although I probably would get along more with Retsu, if I'm gonna be honest. Gold just seems kind of annoying. I feel like my social battery, just me as a person, and my general social anxiety, I would probably burn out really, really fast hanging out with Go. Especially since, like, I'm assuming he's going to be, like, still a kid. I know there's, like, I have seen on box art of one of these fucking toys that there's like an older version of him. So I'm assuming there's a sequel series where the reins move from like him to his son. Yeah, I feel like he'd just be easier to sit down and have an interesting conversation with. Too. Or at least be able to, like, kind of just, like... I don't know. I just feel like he would be... Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. What is this? Wait a minute. Nope. Nope. Are you fucking... Oh, God. Okay. Oh, man, this one's a nightmare to line up. I feel like that's kind of the strat with the shit that you reboot. When you do it with a new cast, you gotta bring in the older crowd who is into it and are adults now in some way. That went on pretty good. So they... I guess my question with this specific series is... The whole thing is that, like, only kids can do these races? Because there's, like, a character that, like... is very important to the world that like tried to stay in the world of these little cars, even though he like couldn't reasonably be a part of it anymore because he was too old. Did they just like completely retcon that, I'm assuming? Where now they have like an all ages league or whatever? Yeah. That's kind of... I haven't read any of it yet. But that is kind of what has intrigued me a little bit about that hobby, about like the office lady that still plays with toys. Because as much as I feel odd about it, yeah, the mythical dinosaur Gyaru. Yeah. I saw you guys posting about that. Don't think that didn't escape from my scrying eye. But yeah, I haven't read that before. But it does just feel kind of odd. I don't know, in general, to be into a lot of toy stuff as an adult. Especially when there's still, like, a child contingent that's still a pretty big part of it. Like, I can't imagine being one of those self-unaware people that are, like, hype beast Pokemon card collectors. I feel like you would have to be pretty self-unaware. To just kind of be fine with being, like, a fucking smelly, like, Twitch streamer that just... Well, kids fucking love Pokemon cards still, that's the thing. And I bet you any money the reason why is because it's popular with Twitch streamers and stuff. Like, I guarantee you that it being popular with, like, older streamers, kids are more attracted to it. God, I fucking hate the modern internet. I hate the modern internet. I hate streamers and I hate YouTube. I hate seeing things that I like being turned into fucking commodities. For the unwashed masses. And most importantly of all, I hate myself. Chad, is this real? My favorite Twitch streamer told me that the Tide Pods taste really good. How long is it gonna be before, like, this shit turns into that? When are we gonna get some retarded Twitch streamer who's, like, starts shilling Beyblade? I was gonna say anime figures, but I forgot we already have anime figure YouTube. No need to hypothetically complain about that one. That one just already exists. I'm building with anger. You must learn to control your emotions. Or whatever they fucking say in Star Wars. I don't know. I haven't cared about a fucking Star Wars thing since like 2004 or whatever, when the fucking episode 3 came out. Yeah, that's true. They gotta wait for whatever the trend is to hop on. They gotta see a thing and have it be a safe thing that they can shill and exploit. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty sure all, like, the top Twitch streamers and stuff belong to, like, the same talent agencies. Like, there's one or two of them that they're all just a part of. And I believe a lot of that comes from, like, the ashes of fucking Maker Studio or whatever. Don't quote me on that. It is funny to see all the VTuber stuff recently kind of blow up. I will say a lot of that shit became way too corporatized. It's not surprising to me that a lot of it is kind of crumbling under its own weight. Streaming was never really like a corporate-friendly activity. Pretty much, yeah. If there's money to be exploited out of someone, you bet your sweet ass some fucking Silicon Valley shithead is gonna be there. With a set of golden handcuffs. Although, to be fair, in my personal dog shit opinion, I think a lot of the woes from VTubing also come from the fact that a lot of the JP side try to treat it like it's idol culture. And idol culture is not a good business model, in my opinion. It's inherently predatory and unhealthy for everyone involved, in my opinion. At least with VTubers kind of protect the talent just a little with the whole anonymity aspect of it. But again, when like your entire business model is sexually exploiting lonely people, you're gonna get some fucking shenanigans. Because no matter what anyone wants to say, that's what it is at the end of the day. Like, you can pretend that it's like, oh, no, I just think she's funny, or I like her personality. It's like, bro, your dick is telling you that. Like, your dick is talking right now, not you. It's why I personally know I just could never be into that. As desperate and as lonely of a person as I am, I don't think I could ever truthfully be into a VTuber. Like, I have some of the merch for, like, Hololive and stuff. I have some of the Nendoroids, because I think they're cute designs and stuff. But, like, I don't think I could personally, like, ignore reality enough for me to be into a VTuber. It's the same thing with these horny chatbots now. These, like, AI sex chatbots or whatever that they try to get people on. It's the same thing. It's like, I know this is fake. It literally isn't real. I couldn't, you know, same thing with pretty much anything like that, really. Like strip clubs or, like, that kind of stuff. Like, I just could never be into it. Man, speedrunning Ocarina of Time at 3:20 in the afternoon on a Thursday. Alright, not the best sticker job, but not the worst. We'll save the name tag for later. How we doing on time? 2 hours? Alright, we're gonna build this guy, and hopefully it's not gonna take us fucking an hour. And then I think we're gonna wrap up. I'm getting cranky. Clearly, I'm, like, not in a good mood right now, and I'm streaming, which isn't a good idea. I'm thinking about the inevitable void of death and what happens when I will die all alone, buried in my toys. I'm gonna wind up on that channel where he cleans out the dead people's homes in Japan. And he's gonna somehow magically teleport to southern Michigan, to the Detroit area. And he's gonna be at my house. And I'm gonna be fucking impaled by, like, an anime statue in through my eye. Or I'm gonna be, like, literally decaying and rotting on top of a body pillow or something. clutching it desperately, looking for any companionship. Oh, laughing on the outside, crying on the inside. That would make NASCAR pit stops. Imagine if you had to re-wrap the car, because don't they like wrap those cars? Isn't that how they get a lot of the details and stuff on them? Imagine having to rewrap those cars every single time they come in for a pit. Like it was like some ridiculous sponsor demand. Like as long as the car is running in the race, the decals have to be like, they have to be completely perfect. Otherwise, the sponsor pulls his funding. Yeah, it's just a polycarbonate body. Yeah, of course. And honestly, lights just add weight. That doesn't need to be there. Come on, fucker. Where the goddamn... What in the goddamn... Where's my scissors? I had... Oh, man. I had scissors and I don't have them anymore. Up here is my knife. That didn't do it. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna be a big boy and commit to putting all this shit over here. You can't stop me. Ooh, I need some... This is one thing that I saw at the store that I should have probably bought, but I didn't for some reason, was rollers, aluminum ones. I think I'm going to save that, though, for when I go fucking ham on whatever my build is going to be. One. We'll do two for now. You know, there's a problem with this strat. And it's that grease gets all over the thread. Oh, you didn't see that? Oh, I guess we could talk about that. Yeah. They finally did something about it, didn't they? It's about fucking time. I wonder if this will inspire them to rein in their act all over. Or, unfortunately, if they'll just try to get away with only doing it in Japan. Well, they've said they're going to be doing something about it in the past. And they never fucking did. They've kind of been biting their fiddling their thumbs a little bit on this. I'm honestly kind of surprised that it took them this long. Although I wouldn't understand why, because I'm going to be real. I don't, like, pay... Maybe I shouldn't admit to that. Maybe I shouldn't admit to that on camera, but generally, when you ship with a Japanese merchant, there are many stores that claim that you do not need to pay tax. Mandarake being one of the more famous ones. Yeah, I guess they just wanted to fucking push their luck. Buddy tried it. They didn't realize that they were poking the bear. Although we'll see what this actually ends up doing. In the long run. As much as I would... Oh, hey, Calico, how's it going? They do. They have JCB. But a lot of foreigners can't sign up for that. And I think Visa in Japan are big... Visa is... and MasterCard are big enough in Japan to where it's enough of a concern that they're saying what people can and can't spend their money on. JCB, I believe, is the one that's connected to the government. The government. But I am not sure. I mean, it's the government pressing the charges, so I'm sure they have enough of a case. But personally, I think it's good. A fucking payment processor should not be allowed to tell me what I spend my money on. Straight up. I am tired of private businesses trying to morally bully people. I know some people want Elon to make a payment processor, but I'm gonna be fucking real. I think Elon Musk is a moron. I spent a lot of time in a Discord where they sucked his dick off quite a bit. But I've only ever seen him act like a stupid idiot baby and take credit for things that he didn't invent himself, but he just footed the bill for. So it would be interesting if Steam threw their hat in the ring. I trust Steam a lot more than I trust anything Elon Musk does. Well, yeah, that's the... Well, no, he didn't invent PayPal. He just worked there. And they fucking kicked him out. Like, there's the whole thing about how what he did was so bad while he was working there that they had a segregated code base or whatever that they then had to, like, undo. Or they like, had to, like, basically, like, put him in gay baby jail. And that's the whole reason X is called X, isn't it? Is because he's bitter and angry about getting kicked out of PayPal. Because that's what he wanted it to be called back, like he wanted for it back then. But they obviously said, no, that's a stupid fucking idea. Because it's, like, not a good brand image. That will always be really, really funny to me. He spent billions of dollars acquiring Twitter, only to then change its branding to, like, the literally worst possible branding that he could think of. To me, he literally just pissed the money away. Like, I don't mean to go on and on about it, but he is just kind of a fucking hack. Like, his new stupid chatbot anime character is literally just a fucking VR-roid, VR-roid, I believe is the name of the software. It's literally just a bad VR-roid model designed to look like the chick from fucking, from Death Note, and it's like the most pedestrian thing I think I've ever seen. But because it's Elon and because it's marked AI, people are like fucking worshipping it like it's like a sentience. Or they're just like, man, you know, going back to the whole VTuber like thing, I am too self-aware to get any amount of satisfaction from being that fucking desperately horny. I think. Not that that's like a good thing. I'm still like a crippling, lonely degenerate. But like, fucking, god damn it. Go in hole. Thank you. I don't expect it to ever get off the ground if he does make one. The only people who would use it are like his stupid idiot like cult followers. And it'll be like the fucking Trump phone. Why the fuck would you ever trust a phone that Donald Trump made? It's probably riddled with fucking adware. And like spyware. But yeah, that's one thing I've been giga pissed off about lately is the whole grok anime girl avatar has kind of like got me a little tilted lately. Especially, you know, the thing that pisses me off the most about it is he has a lot of money. He could hire like an actual good artist to develop like a cool thing. But he chose to use what I assume to be, he had one of his fucking lackeys at Twitter HQ clean up a shitty AI generated excuse me, image of like what I assume was probably just like the chick from Death Note that it spit out. I would not be surprised if that was the case. I don't mean to get too political. You know, like, politics is not something I don't have the tongue for politics. I got the fingers for dumb nerd hobby shit, though. Let's see, where are my clips? There they are. Oh, whatever that was is, number 2 is popping right off. Well, let's put that there. Yeah, that is the thing about a lot of AI people. Is there's a huge underlying narcissism to all of them. Which is funny because that's what they accuse artists of having. And, you know, that is true in some cases. But AI people are, like, pretty much just that without the dedication to see something through. Like, regardless of what you think about AI and all this shit, my strongest belief, my most sincere and honest thing I have to say about it is if you couldn't be fucked to go to bat for an idea, what, like if you use ChatGPT or LLMs, calling it AI is even disingenuous. It's a marketing ploy. It makes it seem like it's a more powerful technology than it already is. It was a big loss to accept the technology even being called that. Like, it's not an intelligence, and it's definitely not artificial. It just stole a bunch of information from the internet and just regurgitates it. But the biggest thing I can say about that stuff is no, it's bad. It's easy to judge those. There's a real self-unawareness with using them. It just is. It is a symptom of a much bigger problem, which is that people are more lonely than ever before, and it is a poison for people like that. I personally probably would. I feel like if I was less self-aware. Oh fuck! I put these in wrong, didn't I? I put these in wrong. Damn it! I did this on the last one too. Even I remember. But if I don't know, I'm too self-aware to get anything out of that stuff. But I feel like I would be a victim myself. Yeah. It literally is just the parasocial relationship that without like a person attached to it, without the actual social part. That's a good way of putting it. But yeah, I'm too self-aware to fall for it. Even though I myself am a pretty desperately lonely person. But yeah. Chatbots, LLMs, all that shit sucks. Don't get into that. I would almost say it's worse than being into drugs, in my opinion. But, meh. I never used this little A3 tool. Alright, it's modem time. Now, question. Do I want to burn a funky motor? Or do I want to, because we have 2 motors we could use. Actually, we have 3. We have the Hyper Dash, the Mach Dash. My problem is this seems like, they make it seem like the motor probably is easy to switch. But I'm going to be real, it seems kind of difficult. Because you got to remove these gears here. Yeah, no, people are just overstimulated. Like, we already had that problem with social media in general. And, they're saying that, like, LLM usage and, like, ChatGPT and all that stuff leads to cognitive decline and this and that. Like, it's a bad technology. It just really is. And it's not even, like, that much more helpful. Like, it's not really useful as a professional because you understand the nuances of why it doesn't work. And it doesn't help you as a beginner because if you just use that, you're just kind of pointless. That's a lot of things. That's one thing I used to get into fights with people about on a former Discord I was in. Is they would act like this this technology is some great democratization of, like, skill. But the thing is, it's like, it's not accessibility. It's not democratization because you don't have a skill at the end of the day. Like, if the second you lose access to whatever you're using tool-wise, you can't do what you need to do. You know what? I'm going to go with the Hyper Dash. I'm going to try a red motor. I feel like these are cheap enough where I should be a little bit more, just a bit more, brave with using them. In my personal opinion. But yeah, don't use LLMs. Learn a skill. You'll be a better person for it. And it isn't meaningless. And I think that's one big point of contention with a lot of that stuff that AI people will just never understand. Like pro AI people just aren't gonna ever get is like the feeling of having a skill and like having learnt a skill and having a skill that you like to use. Like they just won't ever get it because they only can ever see they can only ever see things as a commodity. And they're so used to, like, things being bad in, like, media and, like, creativity and stuff that they... I don't know. I'm kind of just fucking going on and rambling about crap. I'm going old man mode. There we go. God, that did not like going in there. But what I was saying before was with, like, stuff, it's like about AI and, like, what I honestly think. I think if you couldn't be bothered to believe in what you were making enough to do it the right way, then why should I care about it at all? That's what A2 is for. Or A12, yeah. Shit, where did it go? Uh-oh. Well, that's bad. There it is. But at the end of the day, I just legitimately love art. I love making things myself. I love seeing other people make things. And a world where corporations take away any fun... God, I'm so sorry. I'm still getting over being sick a little bit. A world where corporations take away people's ability to do that, because that's what's going to happen. Is there, you know, if this continues unchecked, in my personal opinion, is they're going to just destroy people's ability to make things. Except for the ultra wealthy who don't have to worry about, like, time and money and careers and stuff. And I don't want to see a world where things made with passion and, like, intent and purpose at the end of the day are treated as like a kitsch oddity and not the actual standard, which is what it should be, in my opinion. Like, the people who study, you know, things like design and writing and actual discipline should not be bullied out of their field by greedy fucking corporate sluts who are gay for money. And will do anything to get more money because they're a bitch for money. They're prison bitches. Grape or jelly? Or grape jelly or syrup? The fucking Mega 64-bit. But yeah, I don't want a world where like actual meaningful media and stories, not just like art for art's sake. I'm not like a fine artist or anything. And a lot of people seem to think that that's who they're attacking with this. A lot of people like to treat this as like some kind of political discussion where like because now that like they think art is accessible to the masses or whatever the fuck they're thinking, that like will get more better art that aligns with their stupid political views or whatever, but we'll just get less actual meaningful like art. I don't know. This is not the time to have a thought out discussion about that shit while I'm building goddamn mini four-wheelers. I'm also really not good at debate. Like, I'm not very quick on my toes when it comes to thinking. I trip over my words a lot, and I misspeak occasionally. Wait, did I miss putting on more of these? Did it skip a step, or did I skip a... I don't know. We'll fix it in a second. Oh, I bet. Okay, so this works. Let's turn this on. See how we did. Let's see what the red motor sounds like. Oh, no. What? It's not turning on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It won't turn on. What happened? Uh-oh. No, they're not. They're not in backwards. Yeah, that's correct. Positive to positive. Negative to positive. Batteries are dead. Alright. Well, that fucking sucks because we only have 2 batteries left. So positive to negative. Okay. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Ooh. Very nice. Okay, let's wrap this up. We got to do some rollers on the front and back. Which I completely fucking missed, apparently. Or they just didn't tell me to put them on in the instructions. Or no, I was supposed to do it here. I screw up. Did you find someone that did it? Oh, God, excuse me. I'm so sorry, everyone. Are we too late? Did we get beaten to the punch? Oh shit, that guy did it? No way. Well, shit, we gotta beat him now. We gotta beat him to the punch. Maybe I should do... You know what? Maybe... Oh man, maybe I should go with the one idea I had. Ooh, I'm highly considering it now, just to be able to help him live out a dream. But also because I want to beat him to be first at it. Oh shit, so he's actively doing it right now, is what you're saying. He's working on it. Oh, damn, so he's going for a full, like, let's and go. Shit, you'll have to link me these later so I can read them. Oh, no! He bailed. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was gonna say, fellas, it sounds like we've got a race on our hands. Ready, set, 3, 2, 1, go sit. Sorry, that's the wrong anime. Excuse me. Excuse me, princess. No! God damn it. Not only did that fall, I'm pretty sure it, like, separated. Fuck. We were so close to glory. I will never find that. Okay, I found one part. Oh, I found the washer. Of course, the part that I don't need to find, I found. Oh, fuck. Oh, I found it. Oh, we got so lucky there. Holy shit. That could have been catastrophically bad. That would have ended the stream. Although the stream's probably going to end sooner rather than later, if I'm going to be honest. Okay. So we should tweet him after we do this. And I think that might be what I need to convince me to come up with a character concept. I think I am probably gonna maybe do what I was initially planning to do. I might use the super astute though for it. I think that's kind of like power sports adjacent enough to where I could do like a it could still be like the considered to be like the up north cabin going like sort of power sports. I have no idea how to describe it, but if you've see, in Michigan, we have this thing called Going Up North, which is up towards like where Traverse City and like the Upper Peninsula and all that shit is. There's a lot of summer homes, and a lot of that stuff is really old because a lot of it was built in like the 70s and 60s. So there's a very distinct vibe associated with it, like outdoorsman, like 70s 60s like camping, like sort of. I really am struggling to describe it. It is a very weird feeling aesthetic if you're not familiar, or weird sounding if you're not familiar with it. I don't know if there's like a specific name associated with it. The closest brand that I could think of would be Moose Jaw, and even then Moose Jaw is like a lot more modern shit, so I don't know if they would count. But here's a Trigale. Everybody, we did it. Holy fucking shit, it is almost midnight. Wow, I probably should only did one, but yeah, I don't know what it is. The MA chassis just feels nicer. There's just something about it that feels so nice compared to other chassis that I've used. Like, this one just kind of feels a little weirdly dinky. Like, not that it's bad, but it feels like more like a toy. I don't know. This is just a denser, nicer thing, and that's kind of why I got sucked into this a little bit. The MA chassis is just, it's just a nice chassis. I don't know. But hell yeah, we got fucking the power of God and red double shaft motor on our side. This is honestly probably, I mean, it's for a mini four-wheel drive pro. And this is technically a pro model, this is technically a pro model kit. It says right here, pro. Mini Yonko. I believe is how you read that. If my knowledge from watching the anime is to be believed. Yeah, I do like the MA chassis. I'm gonna be real. I think it is nice. It's lovely compared to this. I mean, this feels okay. This is all right. This one's definitely more of like a novelty than like this. This feels like, okay, this is something I would be willing to kind of futz around with. I don't know why I didn't feel like saying fuck. Fucking around with. Why does it sound like something is grinding against something else? Like, it feels like the rubber is hitting something. I don't know. I might have to shake the willies out of this guy in a track. So is single pole motor just considered worse? That's what I was thinking, where the tires touch the body, but I'm not really... I mean, that could be it. That's why it would be nice to have those, like, actual bearings and not the plastic. Single is actually better. Interesting. Okay. So then why is double considered pro? Also, why didn't I put the rev tuned in here? But it'll be fun to play around with this later. I am very, very excited to finally get a track to be able to use these guys. I am waiting on it. It is almost here. It's coming. It's coming. I'm wondering which one I should do next, but not tonight. I'll probably just double up again on like a goofy one. The problem is all of these, I think, are MA chassis now. Which, that's fine, but it probably is just going to feel a bit samey building them all back to back. God, you can't even see this because of the light. But I might go for this one next. This is goofy enough. Although I am a little disappointed with this type of wheel. It does feel a little chintzy compared to what I was thinking. It left Japan. I'll have to double check again. But I'm hoping it'll be here by the 25th like they said it would. But who knows? I might be having a stave off with these kits for a minute here. But yeah, rest in peace to Mr. Tamiya. Thank you for providing... Well, no thank you, because I had to pay for these with my own money, but thank you for creating such wonderful things to stave off the existential void of death and loneliness and insignificance and the feelings of being adrift in existence without finding your true purpose. Thank you for the toy cars to help sort of distract us that for a bit. I was kind of a little depressive this stream. I apologize if that made it less fun, but I am kind of in a funk recently. But You know, if I wasn't myself on these streams, it wouldn't be my streams. So you know what? Fuck it. Gotta fucking stroke the golden dragon. Yeah. But anyway, I'm starting to lose my voice. I've been sick these past 2 weeks. And it has been a little draining on me. That's why I haven't streamed as much. I've been meaning to do a lot. And I've just, been busy at work too. But that's excuses. Excuses. But I don't know. It's always fun to build stuff. Model kits are fun. Eventually, I'll get around to this giant master grade GPO2 that I have sitting under my desk. But I'm waiting because I really want to paint this one. I have a feeling this one is going to be much better than the GPO1. Just as a build. Because it doesn't use a fucking core fighter gimmick. And to me, that just translates to better model kit in practice. But, yeah. I think that's going to do it for me, fellas. Have a good night. Take it easy. I'll be back with... I don't know, should I build the cars next, or... Should I do a model kit? I've got plenty of them. I've been meaning to, I don't know. I guess the one thing I can show off real quick is, I can show off my personal concept. Personal concept. I swapped a fucking faceplate. But one of the concepts I was running with was, taking the head from, Hresvelger, in the swimsuit. And putting the it's really hard to tell, but the face I have on it is the Hatsune Miku like robot face they did for Frame Arms Girls. That was part of a collab. So if I could just get something going with that, I feel like it'd be fun. But this is the test I did. I like the sort of the half cap with the metal. I believe this kit is a little expensive, so it might be a shame to waste it like this. And I'm not a big fan of the double twin tail hair in the back, but unfortunately I have to use it because this hair is compatible with this hat, and I can't find another back of the head that matches the front of the head. Like, I'm fine with the front, it's just the back. And I don't have any hairs that would be compatible with it. But that's one thing I kind of just played around with as a race queen. But yeah, no. Very not final. Just sort of like little fun test I did. I'm very new to kit bashing and like custom stuff. But anyway, I'm going to get going. Take it easy, guys. I'll be back later with something else.
I won!